Hello, hello, I'm back. I cannot stop playing Hades. Listen, it's a good game, okay? I'll stop whenever I want to, okay? And I don't want to. I don't want to stop. Not quite yet. Almost. There we go. Get the game going. This might be a bit of a shorter stream. I got things to do today. I gotta keep watching my phone just in case. Gotta adjust my mic 1 second. All right, my last two runs were both wins. So, can we get the third win in a row without me being warmed up? That is the question. I got the bow ready, my favorite weapon. Especially with this aspect of Chiron. I did buy the aspect of Hera yesterday just because I wanted to see how to if it would unlock this. Does not seem to be the case. Part of the reason why I stopped yesterday is because I was a little conflicted, you know? I have already won under the extreme measures, but I could just get another win right now with a zero heat. You know what? Let's do that. Get a little bit of warm up in. Let's swap to the distant memory, just because I need 49 encounters to level it up. So that's a little bit of a ways away, and it'll work well with the bow. Deal 20% damage to distant foes. As far as I'm concerned, that is a 20% damage up. And I did swap back to the aspect of Chiron. It just seems really good to me. I don't know. It's hard to argue with. I don't know how effective the aspect of Hera is. I'm sure it's fine. But this is already level 2. So I don't want to mess with a good thing, you know? So yeah, we'll just do this with zero heat and just get right into it. Why not? And then I can stop thinking about the zero heat level for this bow at least. Once again, taking out the bow, and Artemis is here to greet us.
Hey, hold a moment, Zagreus. I could have sworn you were so close before, but now you're back? Must have tripped up just when victory was close at hand. It happens all the time. We'll get you out of there, you'll see.
They don't know. Attack is stronger, 15% chance to deal crit. Dash strike deals more damage. I think I do be dash striking, because my muscle memory is either to dash cast, because I don't know if I'll be casting a lot, but I'll definitely be dash striking because I want to strike first and then deal use the special after. So let's just try that. Seems like a thing to do. We also have a chaos gate right away. I'm happy to see that. Usually I don't think I've ever really been too disappointed with these.
I understand the hunting goddess Artemis recently has turned her gaze towards you. It is unexpected she would offer her assistance, even to a relative in need.
She's usually a bit of a loner. Cast deals 35% damage. Afterwards, any money you get is worth more. Or attack deals more damage, but you cannot earn money. I think let's go through for Slothful Affluence. We'll be slower for 4 encounters, but we'll get more money permanently, which seems pretty good. I also upgraded my rewards a little bit in the last run, so I can re-roll room rewards now, I guess once per run, I have to imagine. But let's take this gemstone, because I think the gemstones also give me money now. Feeling pretty powerful.
Gemstones and a little extra for Charon.
He has a comment on that, which is fun. Once again, we need 5 heat to make these Erebus gates work. As far as I'm concerned, that's not going to happen.
Shot.
Hold attack to shoot rapidly. You cannot power shot. Let's try the twin shot. Attack fires 2 shots side by side, has reduced range. Actually, now that I read the downside to that, I'm a little unsure. I worry that this is going to be a mistake because I like my power shots. So I think the safe play is probably just a triple.
Good as new.
Might not get the most value out of the triple shot, but I can't believe that that witch missed me. Okay, that one didn't. I dodged right into it. It's gonna take a little bit for me to get warmed up.
That darkness there felt different than before.
Right, the darkness heals me now. I guess we're gonna go to the key. I don't know why the key is glowing the way it is. I don't know if that's always how it goes. Oh yeah, we can also swap the room reward. Ah, let's do it. Is this gonna be a fountain? No, it's not. So I had the previous theory that perhaps if you have the choice between a Charon shop or something else, the other thing will always be like a fountain. It didn't make much sense that that would be the case, but it was like a bit of a pattern I was noticing.
My boon from chaos is transformed.
That's nice. We'll go for the actual heart versus Aphrodite's heart. I'm always so, for these past few runs, I've been taking the Pierced Butterfly or the Lambent's Plume, that I feel like I am missing something.
Better.
Something else I should be worrying about, but I don't need to worry about anything. I just need to keep my distance.
Doomstone. High.
Okay,
Lady Athena.
pretty good fight.
It comforts me to see how far you've come, cousin, and I am confident that you shall make your way eventually. I shall look forward to our conversations then.
I think we take attack is stronger and can deflect because we have triple shots, so that's just going to increase the chance that deflects are going to happen. And also, we have the dash strike bonus from the hammer, which means that our combo can one-shot louts now if we power shot them, which is nice. I was too slow on that dodge.
For safekeeping.
I guess I should be considering more to re-roll the room or not. This might have been an opportunity that I should have taken to re-roll. $140 is kind of crazy. Do we take the nectar? Don't really need the nectar. Again, we could re-roll. This is just 12 darkness and a couple bucks, I feel like. So let's try the re-roll.
Not what I need right now.
All right. This is also not necessarily what I need, but I just wanted to mostly see how it worked, and now I can stop thinking about it. We got a Chaos Gate down there, as well as a Well of Charon. Oh, I got grabbed. Alright, gotta say, build feeling pretty good. Oh, I forgot the darkness is the one that heals, and the gemstones is the one that gives me money. None of these are all that intriguing. That said, I have a lot of money. We'll buy the Hydrolite and do another Chaos
Hit me.
boon slash curse.
In the name of Hades.
Small dash, afterwards extra cast. Never cast, or take damage on cast and gain 64 HP is kind of crazy. I think we take that. Addled Soul. Or we can take 30% chance for boons to be rare or better, which is also kind of nuts. This brings us to like 200 HP already.
I see no reason not to make it so.
And with that in mind, we have so much money, I think I'm going to pass up on the HP container for the first time and go to the shop. And hey, look at that. We can get one anyway.
Always a pleasure, Carol.
As well as a boon. Thank you, Ares. Special inflicts doom. Call turns you into impervious blade. Curse of Vengeance. I think I take the Curse of Vengeance mostly because it's a fated choice. Not too worried about how it's going to,
Time for Tisiphone, maybe?
how well it's going to work with the run.
Ugh, I almost want to thank you, Zagreus. I thought you'd never change that blasted pact and leave me here in peace.
That's fun. She's referencing that she doesn't want to fight with her sisters. She doesn't like her sisters. But if I take the pact, she has to.
What, you mean you aren't lonely or without Electo's or Tisiphone's companionship? They seem so wonderful to have around.
They're tolerable each to some extent. About as much as I can say for you. Now let's the two of us begin.
Just the two of us. I am going to cast just to get a bit more damage in.
Come closer. Here then.
And do it again.
It's here.
That was bad dodge.
Not again.
Really easy. Not just because she was alone, but my deflecting arrows really made some of those attacks much easier to deal with.
Sure.
Sure, indeed. It is kind of just a bit of a pittance you get with those upgraded room rewards that I bought last time.
Megara failed again.
Still need 38 more rewards to level up this distant memory. We are going to get so much money. I'm not going to buy Gaia's treasure, because I don't really care about gemstones. But I'm going to buy the Yarn of Ariadne. Just to get some better boons upcoming. We are just farming out darkness by doing this run as well. Again, I mostly just wanted an easy run to warm up with. It does seem like these Erebus gates increase by 5 per floor. The heat required, anyway. Oh, I just missed some money. See it flickering down there. Oh well.
Fight me.
I like that I can sometimes deflect the grenade. Oh, I didn't hit the grenadier with my extra shot. Key or Eurydice. I feel like I have this choice often. We don't need keys anymore, so I'm never going to take them on purpose.
Majesty,
Oh, you don't have to call me that.
Hey there, hon. So what do you think? Pretty good tune, right? Don't know how come everybody doesn't sing. Lightens the mood, passes the time. What's not to like?
I agree. I do it at work.
It's a beautiful song. Even though you're angry with him, Orpheus, I mean, you're always singing still.
You can't let someone like that take your voice away. A past relationship.
Oh, it's not Orpheus's song. You kidding me? This one's all mine. He always did like going on about how I'm his muse. Well, that's because I wrote half his songs for him. Bet he didn't mention that, did he?
Well, not exactly in those words, but Orpheus can be a little hard to pass.
He can be a little hard to tolerate. A quality I hope isn't going to rub off on any of his mates. I should get back to practicing. See ya.
Practicing for what? Also, I just noticed her ear kind of looks like a leaf. I wonder if that's done on purpose. We don't have too many boons. We have the curse, which I don't really care about. The hunter dash and whatever this one is that I cannot find. Divine strike, for some reason it doesn't let me hover over it. It's definitely refreshing nectar or ambrosia delight. Let's just take Ambrosia Delight, because it's kind of just like working with the build. And we don't have to rely on future boons. We will be getting future boons, but I'm not too concerned about them. I feel like I have a lot of what I need already.
I knew it.
And hey, it was the two offensive abilities. 75% extra attack damage and 80% extra strike damage. Dash strike damage. And we're gonna get a Demeter boon here, so hopefully that means that we'll get some chill on our attacks, which will be nice for activating our break. I could use a break, you know. Everyone could use a bit of a break.
Coronoct will find you. Oh, I'm cursed.
I'm so cursed. I didn't realize that.
Lady Demeter.
Okay, the curse is done now.
Lord Ares already got hold of you, has he? He's good at making mortals kill each other, yes. But he has utterly no knack for subtlety.
This is exactly what I was looking for. Special is stronger, inflicts chill, and it's epic.
That's cold.
That's cold.
What's in the pool this time?
What are our options here? We do have a shop where we go to Lady Athena. Again, it's always nice if you can get Athena's call. Like, that just feels like game winning. So let's try for it. We'll snub Charon a little bit. I'm sure he'll show up before the Hydra anyway. This is my least favorite room. I'm just kind of spamming attack and hoping that I'll get some deflects in. Not gonna lie. That was actually a really good room. We did take damage, but it was fast.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Hey, Athena's aid. Epic. Or we can get the blinding flash, which would be very nice as well. I think you always take Athena's aid, though, if you have the opportunity. And now we have to say hello to Artemis, which is fine by me. This is already feeling like a pretty good run. I think we might already have all the keys we need to win.
Hello again. I got the message that you need assistance, Zagreus.
That's not the case at all. I think you just wanted to come see me.
That was my plan.
Dirty move. I'm not going to fight you, Zag.
Honestly, I'm glad that he doesn't fight you. This is like a unique challenge room situation. Because if he just showed up and you had to fight him a bunch of times in these runs, I would be a little upset.
That was the last of them.
Indeed.
Olympus, I accept this message.
I think I just take True Shot here. I guess Than didn't want to wait around for me to make my choice. This is kind of nuts. It is a bit weaker special damage, but the chance to crit would be pretty crazy. I do want the chill, though. I want to keep the chill. Maybe I just do pressure points. It's weak. Like, it's only a common. Oh yeah, I have to go get his reward as well. Thanks for putting it in the lava. Appreciate that, bro.
Should be clear.
Oh, he didn't leave. Now he did. Our choices are HP container, Artemis and Ares fight, or Hermes, or Chaos once again. I kind of want to take the double boon here, because our HP is already kind of crazy. Again, this is the second time I'm passing up an HP container. If we only get one more HP container for the rest of the game, I'll actually feel pretty content with things. The Chaos is always tempting. Let's go for Ares and Artemis. I don't do these duo rooms too often, but I'm feeling real powerful, so...
The gods want me to choose.
You're very kind.
We only have one source of crit, except for pressure points, I guess. Wait, we don't even have a source of crit. all we have is pressure points. Let's take the mark anyway. No, let's just take clean kill. It's a fated choice. None of those are gonna matter too much.
No matter what, my kin. But even still, I am dismayed you would have sided against me.
Like I said, we already had the pieces to our build a while ago.
So long, my kin. This one is not worth the pursuit, I think, when we can wage a greater one together.
I think that's the first time I've ever insulted Ares. Like I said, he doesn't show up very often. The slicing shot Blade Rift is nice, but I think at this point I'm just taking fated choices just because I can. This will only ever be effective in the Hades fight, but I am basically hedging my bets that we're going to get there without issue. And then I guess we go see Charon. Or an HP container. No, we go to Charon for sure. He might even have an HP container like he did last time. Nope, no such luck.
Hello, young Zagreus.
I think we take Ravenous Will. And then I just need to spam my crystals at the start. And then we have a permanent 20% extra damage bonus. Not to mention the damage bonus we have from the crystals themselves.
This one.
Let's just take Divine Strike here, upgrade. It's not the best, 16%. It's that or pressure points, but a 1% pressure points, again, it's not very intriguing to me. There's a few boons that I feel like if they're common, then they're just not like worth the effort to upgrade. Accidentally shot a skeleton at the end when I was just trying to go for the boss. Pretty clean fight. I did take some damage, but like no threat of dying or anything close to it, so. $32 more encounters. Just take some extra shadow, why not? Onwards to Elysium, the real test of the run. I have a feeling we'll be pretty okay. It's just gonna... the rooms might be slightly longer.
I can do this. I can do this. I can do this.
Psyching himself up. Another hammer! It does require 15 heat to take that Erebus gate. Maybe one day I'll see what that is. Today's not that day.
That was regenerating.
Nice. I was locked onto the one below me, and then the arrows still hit the one above. I still kind of want to take Flurry Shot, but I also really like my Power Shot. I feel like Flurry Shot's probably really, really good with the first aspect of the bow, but with this bow in particular, I want a Power Shot special. You know, dash, power shot, special, repeatedly. That is the combo. So with that in mind, we definitely take chain shot because we're already upgrading the attack power.
Quite the bow.
And now we're gonna be bouncing our arrows even more, which is nice. Always take HP over money. I like that you can backstab with a range shot. Never really considered that. I'm kind of ignoring that we get more bonus damage if we use our casts. It just doesn't feel extremely necessary.
Fit time's up.
Hermes or money. We take Hermes in this situation. What do we want to see from Hermes? I mean, honestly, there's not even really a boon that comes to mind. Unlike last run, where I was like looking for one specific boon that came right at the end, which was nice. I wish it came a little earlier, but basically resulted in a guaranteed win as far as I was concerned. We do need another curse. That much is true.
Come try me.
This enemy might be the first time I like actually want to have the curse on, or the cast on them, just for the extra damage. Oh, okay, I was gonna say I was letting that one regen without even realizing.
Time for a boost.
It's always the last enemy that I just assume they're dead.
Managed to locate you already, boss. She's pretty good at that, I have to say. I'm faster, but she's fast. She's pretty fast, all right.
Okay. %10 special speed doesn't feel amazing because it's already like my fastest attack. Let's take quick recovery, which I will never use on purpose, but it will just come in handy from time to time.
Let's see.
Buy another yarn of Ariadne for sure. Take this Trove trial. Should probably get 100 darkness out of this. He says that, but actually I was just about to say I've never died to a Trove trial, and that's not true at all. I think it was yesterday.
Fine, help yourself.
I had a really pitiful
Very nice.
room where I pissed off Artemis, died to her, and then took a Trove trial in the same room, and then died to that as well. That was a really rough situation that I found myself in.
Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
If you're quite done with shopping, Zagreus, what say we cut straight to the chase from here?
After you cast or hit with an attack or special, fire and arrows, pretty funny. We could just take the true shot. I'm spamming my casts a bit more now, and it will give us more crits. And then maybe next time we see her, it'll actually make sense to take Hunter's Mark. These are all pretty good. This is another source of curse. We don't attack, like if we had the rapid fire, this would be insane support fire here. But I think we just take the epic true shot.
Cheers, mate.
And then, since we just spent all of our money, since we just spent all our money, let's go get some back. There's always a shop at the end of the game, right? So these are my favorite enemies to see when you have the bow.
Regenerating.
I feel like I might have let one regen there.
Won't miss a couple coins.
This was the room where I died twice So I will always remember this layout now. Nectar or gems. We take gems here. Once I upgrade the nectar, I will definitely go after nectar more often again. But because I upgraded the gemstones... Did this one regen? It must have. That must have been why Zag did his comment saying really all disappointed like. I wasn't sure if those orbs were mine or what, because I was deflecting some of them. Really only 6 gemstones. That feels like a waste of time, almost. A waste of potential. We could go for the palm. We have a lot of epics. Trying to think of what we even want from Ares. I can look at that somewhere, right? What does this mean? Your revenge effects sometimes occur without taking damage. You can't get it because it requires Zeus. I didn't quite realize it actually requires you to have certain things. Like if I don't have slicing shot, then I can't take, I can never get hunting blade. Looking at his boons, I think we actually just take the palm here. It doesn't actually matter. I let it regen. I mean, it died immediately anyway, but still. I am taking some bad damage, I recognize, but
good enough to eat.
I'm feeling pretty confident with everything, obviously, so I'm not too concerned about it. Athena's aid upgrade is nice, but we're already... I think we just take the specialist stronger.
Zesty. Check the old well.
Who needs defense when you can have more offense? And then we just let's take more HP. Armored chariots are a little annoying. Ow. Alright, I'm getting a little overconfident with the build, so it's making me take more damage than I should be. I recognize... Man, we're getting so much money. I guess that's what happens when you take that, that chaos boon that we took.
Should help keep me going.
Wisdom guide you, cousin. I bring to you the Lady Demeter, cousin. I've asked that you please rest assured knowing we have your matter well under control. Though in her infinite compassion she has taken up your cause nevertheless.
Oh, you needn't lavish me with your faint praise, Athena dear. In all your boundless intellect, I'd have expected you would know I see through your intentions plain as day.
Ooh.
Ooh. That's never gonna work. If you have no Death Defiance, your HP slowly recovers. My past like 3 or 4 wins, I've had an extra Death Defiance. So let's just take Brilliant Riposte, since it is a fated choice and it actually might do some things.
Thank you, mate.
Also got an achievement, Blessed by the Gods, for taking 100 different boons. That's cool. Man, our HP is 359. That might be one of the highest, if not the highest I've ever seen it.
Returns.
Yes, I do.
Come, Hellspawn, and get destroyed by the 2 greatest fighters in Elysium.
Listen, you only beat me that one time. Actually, he didn't even beat me. These guys haven't killed me in forever. Okay, I can't say that because Death Defiances count. I think they've killed me, but I didn't stay dead, you know? I was too angry to stay dead. I will be saving my Athena call. Okay, we phased Mr. Minotaur. I think I'm like accidentally deflecting this guy's arrow a lot. That time I tried to do it on purpose and it didn't work. Okay, let's just use the call.
You're next, King.
We would very much like some other source of curse. I'm gonna guess that he's gonna summon Poseidon or Zeus because we haven't seen either of them in this run. But I want to see if that's actually the case of how that works.
Olympus, I invoke your aid.
Is not. It's Dionysus, but that's actually the same idea because I have not seen him either. Taking dumb damage. Continually taking dumb damage. Let's not die here. I actually think Dionysus might be one of the most annoying of these, just because he deals damage over time if you get hit by them. Alright, that was a little closer than it needed to be. Once again, I'm just playing sloppy.
Who's champion now?
I mentioned this. I think it was literally the last bow run that I had.
To my greatest fan.
Where the more powerful your build, the lazier you get when you play it. And that's definitely what's happening right here. Still need 24 more encounters for the distant memory. I think just to play it smart, we take that. It doesn't even heal us full, which is kind of funny. And we go onwards to Styx. Should check my phone. Still all good on that front.
The Underworld's entryway.
At this rate, I probably will do a second run. This might be done within the hour. Got a fishing hole, we got a diamond. We might want to save up for that diamond. I'm assuming we will have enough with our Chaos Boon. This is the first fishing hole we've had in a little while.
I win this round, fish.
I think the last run we didn't get any entirely. Let's start with the challenge paths. I like this strat, starting with the challenge paths, and then if you are particularly hurting, you might get that, the Satyr Sack fountain. The distant memory is not going to help with these rooms. This is very silly. Definitely noticed my DPS is a little weaker. I'm busy shooting pots and enemies are just dying around me.
That's one of their layers. Phew. All set.
Once again, not a very clean room, but I think killing Freeze is actually going to be really nice versus Hades. I don't take this very often. And we're basically getting guaranteed chills in our combo. Again, we don't have another source of curse, which would help a lot, but I guess that's what happens when you snub Aphrodite once. Bad damage. That pot just ran into the buzzsaw and killed itself. Love to see that. That was an easy room with the triple shot. I just conveniently hit all three of them. Once again, triple shot doing a decent amount of work there.
Hey, a Satyr Sack already.
19 extra attack damage. This is a crazy upgrade on the Doom. I just realized this is a level 2 pomegranate. Probably just take the 19 extra attack damage. It's not a huge amount, but just with how our build is going, that's what we're relying on most. It is nice to get healed, but it does feel a little early.
Go fight some satyrs to get out of here.
I think we continue fighting. Those were the challenge paths. Theoretically, these paths should be easier. Oh, those jars make noises when they die. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. It's like there's something inside of them. I mean, they're when you kill them, they do leave a pile of guts, so I did make the illusion that they were they seem similar to the living jars in Elden Ring. Kind of some divergent evolution there, I'm sure. I mean, we're gonna get that diamond for certain, so we can spend a little money in the meantime. Just getting bitten by rats. really not playing as safe as I should be. I'm just kind of getting myself hit by everything. Pretty good room, all things considered. Could have went better, could have went worse, could have went much worse, could have went a little better.
Maybe this way.
I think I got hit by the trap there. Slowly bleeding, but again, if we, I'll be highly surprised if we use all of our Death Defiances on Hades. In fact, we have that Ares boon where if we do get killed, we'll have a permanent attack damage for the rest of that room, so I'm gonna call it now. He's gonna kill me once, and then it's gonna be over from that point. Especially because we're gonna have, like, what is it, 180 HP? After our Death Defiance, which is basically a whole life in itself on some builds. Some pitiful builds, but some builds nonetheless. Stang rat. Something stepped on the trap and did some decent work there. I'm just like dodging backwards so I can get the bonus attack power. Dodge myself into a hole.
One Satasak coming right up.
Not quite. Not quite enough money for the diamond, so we go down the last path. Now we have enough. Almost dodged right onto poison. Hey, I did it while I said that. Went from almost doing it to just plain doing it.
I'll pay for that.
I'm assuming we're gonna get $24 out of this next few rooms. Alright, immediately walk into a trap. What else is next? Or what else is new? And what else is next, I suppose? Okay, we need $3 more. Can we do it?
More snake stones.
This is the last room. I almost dodged into that falling trap after triggering it, which is funny. Like, you can stand on these traps and literally nothing happens. As long as you're smart enough not to move off of it. Like I just did. Again, I'm like in the middle of saying that I almost did something stupid, and then I do the stupid thing that I'm talking about. Very silly. Oh, you're still alive. That just took some dumb damage. Kinda hate these snake stones. Distant Memory finally got the rank up. 30% damage to distant foes. Literally the final room. That's hilarious. We take Blinding Flash because this is a chance to get some expose, which will give us break damage, which we still don't really have a consistent source of. The only way we're breaking enemies is if they hit us and they get doomed as a result.
Should stock up for the road ahead.
Buy the diamond. Not too concerned with powering ourselves up further.
Princess Zagreus once more offers to Cerberus one of his favored sacks.
Thank you, boy.
The sack contains vermin. I feel like that's the first time it's ever said that.
All right, Father.
A little hurt going into this fight, but like I said, I would be highly surprised if he kills us twice here.
Crisp, cold air.
To think Olympus has been aiding you. You must be so grateful to them for their aid, without which none of this would have been possible.
Yeah, about that. Father, did you let Mother go because you feared Olympus would find out? And not respond well to the circumstances if they did?
Be grateful they have not found out as yet for all your meddling. You do not know them as well as you think. Ask yourself why she left Olympus and how. Or better yet, ask her.
Oh, I will, after I kill you once more.
Well, she seems quite lovely, so knowing you, you probably tricked her into signing a pact to come join you or something. Since you weren't allowed on Olympus, why not have Olympus come to you?
Ha! Surprisingly not distant from the truth. I took her, boy. I took her down with me. Is that what you wish to hear? Does that anger you? Come, bring forth that anger then.
That's not quite the full story. I don't fully remember the legend of Persephone, but it is not a nice legend. I tried to deflect it. Not a good start. Like immediately, like I said, I'm playing too overzealous because my build is really good. Does my thing not deflect anymore? What's going on there? I tried to deflect the skull. I got a full bar of Athena because I've been taking so much dumb damage. If I can kill him before he kills me, then my prophecy is going to remain true. I will definitely kill him before I die again. I'm calling it. I didn't mean to do that. I just kind of pressed buttons. There's even a chance I can kill him without him killing me. I'm not going to get too ahead of myself with that, but... Oh, again, literally every time I will never remember, even though I said that I need to consciously remember that. It's so silly.
Behold our power.
You wish to anger me.
Those are some good dodges there. Trying to get him to destroy a few of the pots. No, not once. I called it. Okay, I didn't call that much, but didn't even need Ares' boon.
You cannot escape.
Ares boon completely useless.
I shall remember this.
Not to mention that Athena boon that was gonna try to heal me if I ever had 0 death defiances. Crazy. This is definitely the build right here. Take a screenshot of that. 16 HP left. Current streak 3. Total clears 6. Give me some of that Papa blood. Drink some tea in victory. Very good, very good. Pretty pleased.
Mother isn't far.
All things considered. Let's get some lore. Some beautiful, juicy lore. Again, I gotta check these waterways because I need some more Grecian fish. I'm surprised I didn't fumble over my words when I said that. Grecian fish.
I could not stand it on Olympus, Zagreus. The blustering, the posturing, my overbearing mother. None of it. I would have left the mountain voluntarily, except...
She's volunteering this information. I didn't even ask her about how she left. She's just going on about it.
Except Father absconded with you, didn't he? Dragged you down with him into the underworld. So if Olympus were to find that out, I shudder to think of the consequences.
That fool is trying to protect me even now. It wasn't he who absconded with me, my son. And it's more complicated even than that. I was content to leave. Willing to make my life within the underworld. With your father.
I dare not ask who did bring you to Father then. So essentially you ran away from home to live with him. I mean no disrespect, but did you realize what you were getting yourself into?
We have a tendency to be impetuous when we are younger, Zagreus. I heard all about your father before we met. Admired paintings of him. It was very awkward at first. But he had a bluntness I fancied. A sense of principle. I much preferred him to his brothers, I can tell you that.
So, then you secretly left Mount Olympus to be with the god of the dead in the underworld, and Olympus never found out. What do you suppose would happen if they did?
I think there would be war between Olympus and your father, Zagreus, if they found out. Especially now, after all this. And after all this time. They slew their parents once. If the Titans could be wiped from this world, so can we all.
I wonder if the Olympians perhaps think that if Zagreus were to escape the underworld, they could initiate that war anyway if they were keen to do so. Ares has mentioned in this run that he would rather fight at war with me than against me, so...
So it makes sense. If Father, he agrees with you and thinks that leaving you in hiding here, that it's the only way he can prevent that war.
I can see how your father, shrewd but also single-minded as he was, might have followed such a line of reasoning as that. Oh, Zagreus. What have I done?
Well, I'm gonna leave you here.
What have I done?
What have I done? Leave you here to think about that.
I can't.
You know, it's interesting. Like, at first the stakes were pretty high. You really wanted to see your mother, and then after you get there,
I need to fix this.
once you, like... The stakes kind of lower a little bit, because you just want to go back there to learn a bit more. And then now, again, the stakes seems to be raising a bit more and more. It's interesting.
It's fun watching the pool of sticks, you know? The ripples in the blood and everything, and sometimes somebody pops out of there like you. House staff and guests of honor, no one else. I sign them in and help make sure they have a pleasant stay.
Well, sign me in then. Thanatos, the world outside, didn't you say that it would make you sick being out there for very long at all? I understand now what you meant by that. Beautiful place and all, but it's good to be back.
See what I mean now, Zag? Nice place to visit on occasion, sure. But I definitely wouldn't want to live there.
Couldn't if I tried.
Now he's slowly revealing, I guess, to Thanatos that he has escaped.
Moaning and groaning.
Oh, how could he? You.
Yeah, it's me.
Father, look, Lord Uncle Zeus, I've been in contact with him and he wishes to make peace. He asked for me to tell you he forgives you for whatever happened.
Is he forgiving him for stealing away Persephone, perhaps?
My brother Zeus forgives me. Zeus forgives me. How dare that blasted little brat? His beard may be luxurious, but he's as much a child as are you. Forgives me. Bah.
So I guess Zeus did something to Hades as well.
What did you do? What happened between you?
None of your business. Go on now and frolic with that lord uncle of yours, the both of them. And don't you ever speak of him to me again. You hear me?
The both of them, Zeus and Poseidon.
Hello.
I guess let's say hello.
Pray tell me something, Zagreus. How is she lately, hmm? Eurydice, I mean. Her hair? Fall colors or full bloom? Her poise? As proud and supple as the oak?
Oh, he's yearning. He's yearning. I feel that.
All right, Orpheus. Seems comfortable within her little place in Asphodel. The only thing that seems to bother her at all is when I mention you. Is there nothing you can do to patch things up?
Alas, I cannot change the past, my friend. So no. As you can plainly see by now, I'm dead to her. Rightfully so at that.
But that's just a technicality. I mean, you're here, she's there. So what if you're not breathing anymore? You have all eternity ahead of you. Don't you want to see her again?
Of course.
Don't I want to see my Eurydice again? Why, yes. That more than anything, my friend. Provided she wanted to see me. I tried once to disturb her everlasting rest, as you well know. And that did not pan out as I had hoped.
You're not making this easy, Orpheus.
We only got the one diamond. Makes sense. I think we definitely want to save up for these.
Wait,
Don't worry, I won't. Okay, fine. I'll say hello.
child, quickly now, before you go. I know how all of this must look. Know that I was true to her, Persephone, and that I think fondly on the time she spent with us.
Of course, Nyx. Though, why did she really leave the underworld, do you think? Besides, because of me. So what if she thought I died at birth?
She did not feel that she belonged. It was a very difficult adjustment she was forced to make. And she feared that she would inevitably end up caught between Olympus and this realm. That she might start a war.
A war. Wars have been fought for less, I understand. And father must have been a real burden too.
You do not know. Ask her yourself about her time with him. But I have already said too much, and I cannot say more.
Keep your secrets, yet again.
You've said more than enough. I'll see you, Nyx.
What are you doing here? I heard you finally made it out. What, did you break out of here only to die in some pathetic way on the surface?
That'd be funny.
Long story, but yeah. Boils down to what you said, more or less.
Actually, true. Yeah, he does die in a pathetic way.
So you're going back out there again. Well, it's your business, not mine. For your sake, I hope it's worth it.
It is.
He's slowly being more and more honest and open with what's going on to his confidants.
Here's the latest cat, chef. All right, then.
I would consider Meg a confidant, even though she's trying to kill me over and over.
Spotlight.
That's just how I want my ex-girlfriend to be. This is a very bad trade. 2 blood for ambrosia, or ambrosia for a blood. I guess at some point you will run out of use for blood. And there probably is, it's harder to get ambrosia overall. I think I am at the point where I never need keys again. So if I have 5 keys, I think I should just make the trade. Worst case, I can just buy 5 more keys with gemstones, I guess.
Need more of those, so here.
I think I'll focus on just giving more to Cerberus. I wonder if they have different levels of max hearts. Also, we're still missing someone. We still have not seen someone in the others of note section. Like, I feel like Hades... Oh yeah, I forgot I have to give him the other one. I keep forgetting! That's funny. Like, I wonder if Hades will only accept, like, 5, you know?
Dusa, turns out that I may be stopping back from time to time like this. But please don't bother picking up my room. I won't be staying long.
Oh, sure. But I'll just keep an eye on things in there from time to time, in case you change your mind. So, goodbye.
Goodbye.
So, she's rummaging through my stuff? I guess. Not gonna think too hard about that one.
Prophecy fulfilled.
We have collected all the boons from Athena, which is nice.
Lady Athena's fighting for me.
Still need 2 from Poseidon, 4 from Aphrodite, 3 from Ares, 1 from Artemis, exit wounds, which we've never even seen before. I don't think I've ever recalled that. 4 from Dionysus, 1 from Demeter. And everything else is kinda... harder to get. Master of Arms, we should definitely try to get this. We need to win with the shield and win with the gun. This might be, we might have to try this, taking the benefits package condition. Oh, this is just for equipping all of them. Maybe I should just try to do that. It is only 2 ambrosia, so I'm not like too concerned about it. Oh, these are Skelly's prizes. For winning under 8 heat, I believe. Doing these runs at 0 heat gets me so much darkness. It's kind of nuts. What I'm thinking is I'm going to put all these points into Olympian favor. Because, as I've kind of been saying, getting common boons is actually just feels bad. Some of them are like almost useless. Like a common pressure points, I don't even really want. That's 1 in 50 shots, you know? Also, I want to see what this maxes out at, I'll be honest. Hey, we found it. I have a feeling this is going to max out at like 10.
Nyx's strength.
Run number 25 coming up now. 8,035 foes slain.
So, pal, my sources tell me that you made it pretty far, which means my usefulness is coming to an end.
I mean, I've been winning, bro.
Your usefulness? What, you just mean the standing around letting me lay into you with whatever vicious attack sequence I fancy at the time?
Yeah, once you achieve your goal, my contract's up. You won't need me anymore.
But only if I leave for good, isn't that right? So if I stuck around, you'd stay here too?
Probably, but wait, you're really gonna stay?
Sure looks that way.
Yeah, I ain't really got much of a choice in the matter. I can't believe they're giving me the fist again. I wonder if they're like noticing my preference for weapons a little bit. If so, then it's kind of a catch-22 or an endless cycle, because I'm just going to keep picking the ones that have the purple. It's probably just random. After landing 12 strikes, your next special hits 1 more time. Like, that doesn't feel all that intriguing. I guess if those 12 strikes are not consecutive, like you can swap them up, like hit 3 strikes, then do a special, then hit 5 strikes, do a special, then it adds up to like that. And then it adds up. Literally, so.
My shield.
I don't know, man. I'm conflicted.
Mittens, huh?
I am at the point.
Don't need to turn the heat gauge so high to earn those bounties.
Oh, I haven't won under the heat gauge. Okay, maybe we'll do the fist then.
Forget something or what?
Problem is, most of these other keepsakes actually don't interest me all that much. I'll be honest. Like, I don't know, man. I kind of just want to take the plume or the pierced butterfly again. At least I'm not just taking the shattered shackle and spike collar over and over. I guess I could be taking these if I want to try to find all the boons. That said, it is only the next boon you find. Yeah, none of these feel all that intriguing. Let's take Myriad Embracer, and we'll probably swap it out pretty quick.
All set. Malphon. Malphon, awaken.
Hey, whoa, what?
I want to see how high these go, so I'm going to spend another blood here.
That's everything.
That is maxed. Well, if I am going dodge chance, this kind of just makes me want to go with the plume again. I'm not going to lie. Screw it. I'm not going to think too hard about it. I don't really care about the other keepsakes. We'll take extreme measures.
Well, time to go get killed again.
We're not getting killed. We're dying of natural causes.
Hi, Aphrodite.
Bit of a difference. I thought I pressed the button. I didn't.
Something has stirred within your heart, dearest. Oh, I can always tell. A certain kind of love for family? Yes, that must be it, I think. What could have transpired with you,
Hmm. Let's do Passion Dash. Now let's do Heartbreak Strike.
Love it.
Heartbreak Strike adds up much faster. With our full combo capabilities. Also, I need to remember that I have the plume, so...
I'll destroy you.
So I shouldn't be trying to punch a pot. And just kind of focusing on the enemies instead, perhaps?
Come on, then.
distant relatives by now. We don't all share the same demeanor nor see eye to eye. Though all of us, I think, wish you the best.
Athena's aid epic. She knows. Never pass that up. And we do get one reroll per run.
What else is there?
Okay, that's the second time I think I rerolled a key into gems. I don't even know what killed those other two. Something killed those pots down there, and I don't know what it was. Very fast rooms. This is already going great. Shadow or Charon. We already have so much money. Let's go Charon. Extend these benefits early.
Someone to spend some coin. I can use this.
Looks like you are stocked for one hell of a night down there, man. I knew Charon would hook you up with what you need.
Probably do dash, drunken dash here. We already have curse or break potential.
To my health.
And then we can hope that we get some sort of special increase, damage increase. Okay, it is where we dash from and not where we dash to. So that makes a difference, for sure.
Bit of a break.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of was hoping it would be another room so we can increase this plume, but it's okay. Let's go for the money over Artemis.
Short work.
Indeed. Free darkness as far as I'm concerned.
Might as well.
Don't make me laugh.
Does seem like enemies spawn around you. No, it's not true. I wanted to test that out. I did take damage there, but it's fine.
There. Satisfied?
Mine. Nyx's power.
It is nice, this feeling that I'm having where it's like runs are almost all but guaranteed to win. I have to say all but guaranteed because I think last time I took the fists I got myself into too much trouble. Was it the fist or was it the shield? I think I had a loss with both of them. The shield for sure I lost with. I think I also lost with the fist though recently. Ares is pretty good. I think we want more Aphrodite. If we can get the Heartbreak Flourish, that would be nice. And it seems like they focus on giving you options about
Let's go, Doomstone.
boons for your attacks before you'll see other options.
Smashing.
Weak effects have longer durations, not bad. I guess Crush Shot's okay. It is epic is kind of my justification, and we are like a very short range build now.
I feel fabulous.
Like I think the fist weapons are probably the shortest range, which makes Crush Shot the most effective with this weapon. I just need to remember. Stop it! I need to kill you fast! What? I think I was just a tad too slow. I think I heard the noise right as the enemy died. HP over Sisyphus. We've been not visiting Sisyphus too often, but his rewards are definitely the weakest out of all the NPCs, so... I think so far we've only missed that one room. We also have a chaos and a fishing hole here. I didn't even see this.
All that red.
I think we'll probably take the chaos gate.
Got me a knucklehead.
What floor is this? What room is this? We're about to fight the boss. We do have a lot of money. This is one of the toughest choices for sure, because all of our boons are very good, so we can even take the palm. We'll go chaos. We have just too little money for me to want to go to Charon.
Where am I?
You'd think he'd be used to this by now. Hey, let's give him the gift. I'm sure they'll appreciate it.
Chaos. Everyone beneath the heavens and earth enjoys this stuff.
You honor me in making such an offering. But please, it is not necessary to endear yourself using material means, for it is the thought alone which counts.
That's cute.
The charms of Goddess Aphrodite are upon you unmistakably. Although I shall be curious to see if her command over one's sense of love shall have any effect beneath the earth.
It already has. I think we take Caustic Soul. The Enshrouded Affluence is like decent enough. But I think I like having HP for these dodge builds. Oh, we actually are still gonna go to the shop next. That's intriguing. I thought this skipped a chamber.
Charon's shop.
I guess it's like a mini chamber in between. Unfortunately, we don't have enough for both. We want to take Hermes boons here.
Here's the fee.
Because we need the boon that transfers move speed into attack power, so we shall take Greater Haste in hopes that we will find that sooner or later. Trying to... let's save our money. Let's play it a little scary. I think we'll be okay.
Hi, you three. Please, I'm not a murderer. You don't have to do this.
No, she's the murderer. She wants to murder. I don't know if it's actually the case, but it feels like she has less HP than the other sisters.
Lights out.
So far, so good. Took a bit of damage after trying to get my Demeter call in there. Usually how it goes. I like how her sisters didn't say anything during all of that. They're like, yeah, she speaks for us. I wonder if the darkness rewards you get for the first time you kill them, or I guess the second time you kill them technically, are better than the previous times, because I feel like I've been getting 120 darkness on some of the runs, and then that kill only got me 60. You know? Don't care about any of that. Rather save the money.
The Asphodel Meadows.
Yeah, meadows. That's a word for it. Might get another opportunity to get some curses going, which would be nice. Because of Demeter. Remember, these enemies drop grenades after they die.
You stumbled into Dionysus, Zagreus. One of these days I shall prevent his vineyards all from ripening. Put to the test his carefree attitude.
Seems rather rude. I think we just take the weak Frost Flourish. Because it's special damage and it gives us the source of a second curse. So no matter what, it's actually gonna... We have 3 sources of curse now. Trying to like think things through. I guess nectars are more valuable because they're rare. 12 darkness, it adds up eventually, it just doesn't feel great.
Next up. Not now. Don't cross me again.
Eurydice or a hammer. I think we deny Eurydice here. That said, we are taking the same like builds over and over, so I probably will end up taking the same hammer upgrades if they're available. Not necessarily a bad thing, but there are definitely some fated choices I need that I'm not sure I'll ever see.
I'm empty.
Hello? Of course, it's a Gorgon somewhere. We still got the move speed bonus.
Chaos has been lifted. Time to fix up these fists.
I worry about this kinetic launcher, I'll be honest. But we're not relying on it. So I'm gonna take it just to see how this works.
That feels better.
Okay, it really just turns it into like the power shot on the bow. Probably take Demeter here. I don't think it really matters. But if we can get some more synergy with our chill, it'd be nice.
Say the barge of death is never late. No chance.
Nice dodge in there, I noticed. It is nice just to get that break going no matter what, you know?
Olympus, I accept this message.
I do appreciate Ravenous Will. It has grown on me a lot. And none of these are fated choices, so I don't really care. I don't need the HP. It is definitely at the point where it's like if I'm doing a heat 0 or 1, then I kind of just can press buttons and get very far. It's like I'm not even focusing on doing rooms fast, it is just happening, which is very nice.
Power of Olympus.
20% extra attack damage, I think we take. Because that adds up faster than special damage. Speaking of, don't really need either of those.
Where now?
Darkness or key. We still have a use for darkness, you know? The question is, when we fully max out that purple page of the mirror, do I go to the green page? We have a fishing hole there. The only problem with Ravenous Will is I'm using my crush shot and I just get it back immediately because I'm in melee. Enemies die and then I just get my thing back. It'll help versus Hades though, for sure.
The underworld's power.
Yo, wait a second. I just realized the darkness upgrades I'm getting are max HP upgrades. I thought it was just heals. I gotta pay attention to the HP bar next time just to confirm, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. What is the plume at now? 19.2! That's crazy. We need to go say hi to Hermes. We are gonna fight the boss soon. This is tough. I kind of want to see... Is there anything from Aphrodite in particular that I want? I still have never taken her call. Empty inside would be nice, I guess. Blown kiss. Might be okay. The charm is interesting for sure. None of those really called out to me. I'm sure we'll see her again. Hey, speaking of, I had a feeling this might be the case.
Always a pleasure, Carol.
My powers, dearest, oft go hand in hand with those of Dionysus, with his power to persuade the mind to find such beauty where it isn't really.
That's funny.
No need to flatter me like that there, Lady Aphrodite.
I don't know if she was flattering you.
Entirely within the mind, I'm sure. And in the muscles, and the jawline, and the winning smile, and, well, who am I to tell you, yeah?
Yes.
These are the two that I was looking at. 3 more stacks of Hangover, or first hit damage bonus with a farther range on Blown Kiss. The thing is, it's not guaranteeing that it's going to be a first hit. How much damage does it do? It does do 110, so that would do 220. The only reason why I'm not immediately taking low tolerance is our only source of hangover is our drunken dash, and I don't want to be dashing on top of an enemy to increasing the stack anyway. I just need 1 stack to get the break damage in. So let's take Blown Kiss.
Heartbreak time. Why not?
Not enough money for the key. Oh well. I also am thinking a little too hard about some of these builds, I think. I probably could just be snap picking some of these and doesn't really matter. I guess The hangover actually procs a lot on an enemy. It lingers, right? So they'll keep getting stacks on themselves as long as they're in there. So I should have considered that. That said, there's still a chance that it'll appear again later, so not too worried once again. Save our Athena call for this phase, probably. I don't know if that was fast enough. I think it was.
And don't come back.
It was. It is a max HP increase. That increases the value of darkness so much. It's kind of absurd.
Go no further, boy. I'm warning you.
If I knew that, I would have bought that right away with the first 3 diamonds. But I thought it was just a heal. Kind of crazy. Speaking of kind of crazy, we already got 20.4 dodge and move speed, which means we have 40.4 move speed because of this, and 35.4 dodge chance. So 1 in 3 hits that we take.
Think about this.
We don't take.
Get me out of here.
Again, if we see Hermes though, we need to take that take any chance that we have for his boon.
Elysium.
Can Hermes be in a duo room, I wonder? Because I don't think I've ever seen him. Hey, speaking of, my best friend, I just missed some money. Going a little too fast. Going a little too fast to go see my friend Hermes, that's how it goes.
Who's getting punched?
He said that like he was talking to me, like, who is getting punched? You're getting punched, yes you are. You know, I had the thought that these shield enemies, is kind of annoying how much HP they have. But when you hit them, it's always backstab damage, you know? Also, did I let this guy res? I must have. No, there's 2 shields here.
There he is.
Please, Hermes, be my bro. Here, look, I'll even give you a drink.
Hermes, my friend. May I call you my friend? I hope this modest offering will lift your spirits but won't slow you down.
I look like I've got the sort of time to sit next to cuz. Well, guess what? I do. So cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, bruv.
Another message from Olympus, boss. This goes, Zagreus, take absolutely all the time you need making your way to us. We know the going must be treacherous, and we assure you our support however long it takes. Oh, how about that?
It's like the opposite of a message from Hermes, so it definitely wouldn't be from him. Okay, we didn't get what we wanted here. Quick favor was probably what I was going to take. But honestly, after you dash, become sturdy, and move 100% faster, if we do get the boon eventually from Hermes, where the move speed turns into attack power, then you know, holy crap. I'm zooming. Oh. I almost walked into that arrow. That arrow conveniently killed that dude the moment he spawned. I think it happened again, basically. Another very fast room.
That ought to keep me going for a bit.
More HP. There's a certain point where you have so much HP that it makes the Hades fight trivial. I'm gonna do the thing again. I'm gonna look at Demeter's boons and see if anything calls out to me. This is interesting, the Arctic Blast. That is the last boon we need. Do we have any chance for a duo boon? Oh, the one with Athena that I never take. It's basically a 50-50 of what we want here. Let's just go with Demeter. We'll not give her the cold shoulder. We've been visiting Aphrodite enough as is. I feel like I actually did that pretty well, all things considered. I did take some time to take out the souls before they turn into enemies. There's that Arctic Blast we were looking for. We take it for sure. And that is a prophecy fulfilled, which is what I was looking for. I'll pass up the nectar this time.
Thanatos?
You called? Remember, not a word of this to anyone. Let's go.
My secret boyfriend.
He's not kidding.
He is winning right now. I can't believe how fast I am. It's actually kind of awesome. I wasn't sure if that purple death zone affected me or not. I pressed so many buttons there, I felt my hand getting a little tired in that fight. Emphasis on a little.
Mine now.
You held your own, I guess.
Thank you for giving me your heart once more. Palms are good. Hammers generally better. Plus hammers are rare, and you need to take all the upgrades to do one of the prophecy lists, so... Also, I feel like during this run, I've been doing a lot of, like, triage, where I'll see a trap triggering, and I'll let an enemy die to the trap and just start attacking something else. Whereas sometimes, well, in the previous runs, I didn't really have that wherewithal to do that all the time.
You should have listened. New styles for the Twin Fists.
None of them are new. I think we take Concentrated Knuckle.
Deadlier than ever.
Increase our base damage, which increases how much All of our attacks scale. Pretty much a snap pick there.
Not yet. Suffer.
Man, my range on the crush shot's still actually pretty weak. We haven't seen Patroclus in a while. He gives us the attack power. Oh, probably should take the nectar. I didn't even realize I was there.
Someone will like this.
I think that's like only the second time 2 rewards popped out of that
Should come in useful.
out of the trove. Doesn't seem that likely to do so. Let's take the Aphrodite Dionysus challenge room. So the question is, which one first? I don't like dodging Aphrodite's heart.
Your heart shall never carry you astray.
Both literally and figuratively. Probably just take empty inside. It's good enough.
Oh, come on, Zack. Now that was not the choice I would have made. You messing with me, man? All right, I'll mess with you.
Plus, once you upset Dionysus, he'll forget about it very quickly.
Now he's angry. Not now.
That said, his AoE zones are actually pretty annoying because they just kind of linger. And it's hard to see when you have every other purple effect going on, not to mention every other effect going on. Very easy room though. Did take some damage, but
Appreciate your understanding there, man. So let's just avoid this type of little shake-up next time, yeah?
shaken, not stirred. Peer pressure or bad influence. Deal more damage while 3 or more foes are hangover afflicted. That's nice, but I think it's a little overkill. Like it's good for rooms, not good for Hades. That said, peer pressure also isn't very good for Hades. Oh, hit the mic by accident. Apologies. Let's just do bad influence. It is a damage up.
Cheers to that.
Seems good. We're so fast. I never really realize how fast I go when I'm in battle because I stop after a dash, right? I stop to attack. But after a room is cleared and I'm just dashing around, it's kind of funny. It's funny how he says I'm empty. I look down and I have 3 orbs again. Do I have Ravenous Will on this build? I think I do. It's just such a unlikely thing to happen. It is this one, yeah. That's funny. Probably take the shop. We have money for days. Demeter and a palm. I always look at the pots first.
Doing business.
Chill afflicted foes shatter at 10% HP, inflicting chill to nearby. Apparently I've had this already. I guess we take it.
Delicious.
Probably just upgrade the Heartbreak Strike again. I foresee this might be one of the fastest fights versus these two that we've had.
Look, Asterius, the fiend returns. The rumors that he fled to haunt the surface must have been mere lies.
To haunt the
In this
surface.
case, those rumors must have been quite accurate. It's just I'm back. Realized I didn't want a future for myself that didn't include crushing you repeatedly like this.
Oh, such clever excuse-making from one so versed in treachery. Well, if you are indeed contained within this realm, then we shall be delighted to make sure it always stays that way. Now come and fight.
I almost want to like kill Theseus first just to see how that works. Is that crazy? Kind of. I'm doing it. I don't know if you noticed, but that's what's happening right now.
As you wish. Deceiver. Lady Artemis, make my strength be true.
What side is she on?
Come out. You have insulted me too many times, blackguard.
I got to admit, I really enjoy when he calls me a blackguard. I'm trying so hard to kill Theseus first, and I'm also doing crazy damage to the Minotaur. Oh, I shattered him. I wasn't sure if that would work on bosses. I assumed it would, but that was crazy. Like I said, that was the fastest fight I've ever had. And of course we got the boon out of that, or the upgrade on the keepsake. 30%! So we got 50% move speed and 45% dodge chance. Absurd.
Thanks for believing in me, my good shade.
This run feels amazing. This might be like the best run I've ever had. Waste money on some move speed just for kicks and giggles.
Should I take the trade? One more stop.
I guess I could have sold Winter Harvest. I didn't look at it too hard. I really hope we see Hermes again. Not down there. Nope, no Hermes move speed buff. We'd be too broken. Let's go for Aphrodite's heart first, and then the Centaur heart next.
Not yet.
I'm a little disappointed that we're not going to get that Hermes boon that I like.
There.
Lucky find. Not now.
The clear speed of these rooms is kind of nuts. It's great.
Poisoned.
Did get myself poisoned a couple times there. It's fine. How many hearts do we have? Let's give her one more. Always love to fill up Aphrodite's heart.
Lady Aphrodite, I'm afraid there really isn't much here worthy of you, but perhaps this can suffice.
That's cute.
My, but if this isn't such a treasure to behold, and I accept it as a sign of your affection. Of something even more, perhaps?
Maybe something a little more.
In the name of Hades.
I kind of want to take life affirmation. Just because it's a fated choice. Sweet surrender is the choice here, unquestionably. But I do enough damage. Has that ever been said before? I do enough damage. This is just a 15% damage increase. It's hard to say no to that. I feel like life affirmation you can just kind of find without anything else in your build, so I'm sure it'll pop up again. I see it a lot. I just never take it because it's not the most interesting of boons.
You're mine. Victory.
Now we go for the next heart.
Try this way.
I didn't pay attention if we upgraded the plume on that last series of rooms. But it doesn't seem to matter too much. What we are really looking for with that plume is to increase our dodge chance. Save our money here. I don't remember what the big item in Charon's shop was. Might be worth going for that. All right.
There it is already.
Once again, a pretty early Satyr sack. 421 max HP. We're gonna have 210 HP upon death. It is a diamond. We might try for the diamond.
Should check this way.
Again, he says I'm empty. I look down, I have 3 red stones. It's so funny. I guess the cast speed would have been nice. On Hermes. Or one of Hermes' boons.
Not now.
I kind of want to spend some money, but I want to save for the diamond. I think the diamond is good to buy. What's also nice about this crush shot that I never really considered is if you miss with it, it just drops the stone in front of you. You can just do it again.
Maybe I should check the other passageways before I leave.
That's what we're doing.
Here goes. Can't do that.
Our individual attacks are pretty weak, but our DPS is kind of insane if I just press all my buttons. I think my special is pretty underwhelming, but it doesn't matter because my attack is crazy.
Hey, money.
And my attack gets better the more that I press it on an enemy. Once again, I see the notification. You're out of gemstones. Look down. 3 out of 3. Very silly.
Oh, Dionysus.
I gotta hand it to you, Zag. You don't back down. You don't ever back down. What is this, like the 20th time that you've attempted to escape?
26, maybe. There's that peer pressure. We'll take it this time.
Phew, that's good.
Just for that faded choice.
Should I take the train?
I don't think we're gonna get enough money. It doesn't seem like it. But we'll continue.
Not yet.
Gotta say, it would have been nice if we actually did grab that, a higher chance of hangover. Because I do notice a lot of these enemies are sitting at 5 hangover damage. I think we take the Cyclops Jerky this time. Because we'll probably carry it to Hades. And we're not getting the diamond anyway, I don't think. We're gonna get like $100 more at a maximum. And this is the last room.
I'm empty. Not now.
The crush shot's pretty good, all things considered. It is like worth 4 punches, so. I am poisoned. I was gonna say, I don't know if I can end the room before it matters, but it does seem like the room's not nearly as done as I thought it was.
Gods grant me strength.
Speaking of the crush shot, I think we upgrade it. It's not gonna matter too much.
Want something to eat, boy? Huh?
What are the maths here? I think we probably take the double Athena boon and the heart. And ignore the palm.
I'll take it.
Purple bronze skin. Proud bearing's nice, but it's only gonna work for 1 room. I think we take Holy Shield. Holy Shield.
The Guardian of Hell itself decides the time has come for a short break and snack.
You've earned it, Cerberus.
Thanks, boy.
Again, this is definitely a pretty fast run. It did take me about an hour in real time, but I'm sure it'll look different on the end screen that we're about to see.
So, boy, did you ask her about how she came to join me in the underworld? Did you confirm all your suspicions then?
You didn't drag her down to hell yourself, apparently. You're not going to tell me who did, though I can well imagine. Your brothers got to reign forever on Olympus while you got sent down into the underworld. So they gave you a consolation prize, didn't they?
You make such accusations knowing next to nothing. Careless as ever. Poseidon had nothing to do with it. He knows even less than you. If you value her existence or your own, it would be wise to keep it that way. And to turn back.
Ah, a little late for that. He made the sweep like he was going to attack, and then he disappeared. I'm so fast, I'm just like running out of his, or dodge running out of his big AoE attacks, which is funny. He did it again. I'm not even okay. I was gonna say I'm waiting until he phases before I use this.
Athena would be wiser to stay out of this.
Yeah, you better run away. I wonder if I'll get the 10% kill from Demeter's thing. Once again, forgot to dodge that big wave at the start. At least it doesn't matter in this case. I think once again, I am killing this dude without dying once. I haven't even got hit by a cast. That's the first melee hit he's got on me. I'm also probably dodging a lot, and I'm not quite realizing. Dodge tank for the win. It did work. I wonder if that was 20% because it didn't work the first 10%. I'm just saying, that looked like a pretty big 10%. It procced a little earlier than I thought. Oh, I shall. In fact, I'm doing it right now. What is that, 4 wins in a row now? Indeed. This kinetic launcher didn't do anything for us, really. Neither did Winter Harvest, really. It was like Crush Shot. Athena's aid could always be on this list, you know? Can I put the keepsake in there? Yeah. That's what it was. We had like a 50% dodge chance at the end of the run, which is absurd.
Just up ahead.
I'm so fast, the camera was like, what the heck? I love that I still have my move speed right now.
To see this each day. I'm here.
Zagreus.
It's me.
It's the idea that I'm coming here every day. It's every day, bro. Takes me a day to escape Hades.
Zagreus. It's wonderful to see you, but I need to ask something of you. That you not visit me again here in this place. Both for your safety and for mine.
Wait, what? Because of what would happen if the Olympians found out? So after everything, you're taking Father's side in all of this?
I am. Your father is no fool when it comes to matters such as this. Besides, all that has happened, it's my fault. I was selfish. And now both sides of our family threaten to be torn apart.
Your fault? So let's say you never left Olympus. Then it'd be just like you thought until quite recently, I think. That I'd never existed. Besides, they haven't found out any of this. What makes you so sure they will all of a sudden?
Nyx may be veiling you from them as she veiled me when I fled here myself. But even her own powers aren't infallible. Each time you visit me, you are incurring risk. One small slip, and they shall find me. Discover your deception. Go home, Zagreus. Please.
Go home with me, Mother. You came here under false pretenses. I haven't fought all this way over and over again only to turn back now. I need you in my life. How can you just turn me away like this?
Oh, Zagreus. I cannot return. After all that happened between Hades and me, and everyone, I just cannot fathom the idea. Besides, the risks we're taking would be even greater if Olympus were to find me there with him. And you.
Then, you're just going to stay here, alone, in the middle of nowhere, in this little garden, forever. After we part ways, just like that.
That's what she was doing before.
My son, I know you've made hard choices and sacrifices to be here with me. And I'm forever grateful to have finally met you. This is my home now, yes. While your home is below. Please, if not for your sake, then for mine, do not return. I love you, Zagreus. Goodbye.
Ow, my heart.
Mother, I... blast.
Goodbye.
Feels bad, man.
She can't do this to me.
She can't make me stay. I got my own free will. Hey, where's all my move speed?
I'm up. Welcome to the House of Hades, where death is our business.
What news, Spirit?
You're wasting your time. Just go.
Your Highness, over here. As you may know, lad, I have a connection to the weapons that you use, having once wielded one of them myself. Of course, not knowing its significance back then, but I digress. Sometimes it keeps in touch, and I have a vision from it to impart.
His weapon is the one that carried me to my first victory.
Oh, do you mean a vision from Varatha, the Eternal Spear? That's out of the ordinary, and also a bit concerning. So what did you see?
Well, I saw a great, bearded warrior, bigger than me, pitch black hair, bearing an aspect of Varatha unlike any with which I'm familiar. Then he was gone, but what still lingered were these words. I see you through the eyes of the Crimson Phoenix.
I see you through the eyes of the Crimson Phoenix. I don't understand. What's that supposed to mean?
There's one more thing. This was not my first such vision. Long ago, I saw one of Varatha's other bearers. It was you. Your infernal arms. They must be weapons of the Fates' design. They know already who shall brandish them. Now they ask a favor. Seek Varatha. Speak the words. Go.
Intriguing.
Eyes of the Crimson Phoenix.
Prophecy foretold.
With the satyrs yet?
Hey, did you see, boy? The old lounge is good as new again. You ought to check it out. Just don't annihilate it like you did last time.
Each savage countenance of Cerberus lights up to hear the news, doubtless beginning to assemble stratagems for ravaging the lounging area once more.
I can't get over the fact that I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, the voice actor for the narrator here, Hades himself, Zagreus, and I think even Skelly are all the same dude.
Don't even think about it, boy.
Logan Cunningham, if I remember correctly.
Don't bite my arm off.
He was the narrator for Bastion. He played a character in Transistor that I'm not going to say. He was also a narrator, kind of. He was more like an announcer in Pyre. And I really like that voice too. Again, I can't give this guy my nectar. Maybe I shouldn't phrase it that way. But, you know.
You have been keeping our contractor rather busy, I must say. Commissioning these frivolous projects around the house with the wealth you wrest from my domain. What are you hoping to achieve?
You don't have anything else more important to talk about here?
Oh, you know, just giving back to the community. Figure if I'm to keep getting dragged back here, it might as well be somewhat livable.
livable. When last I checked, making the underworld livable was not among our top priorities. Just remember, in your brazenness, whose house this is.
Well aware, thanks.
It is called the House of Hades. Still need 11 more diamonds total.
Zagreus,
If I sit down, I won't want to get back up.
what is the matter, child? I sense your distress, not the specific cause.
Mother doesn't want to see me again. I mean, she asked me not to return. Thinks the risk is too great.
Oh, that is a fair enough assessment. What shall you do?
What do you think?
I'm going back.
Good.
Aw, she approves.
Your Highness.
Have to tell you, Dusa, your job seems really stressful here. It's a big house. You have to tend to the entire thing.
Oh, well, most of it isn't so bad at all. But ever since Cerberus tore up the lounge, I guess it's been a little hectic getting everything back to normal like before.
I'm not sure it was ever normal around here, but I'm sorry I created work for you. Cerberus tore the place apart because of me. Though maybe I can help you patch things up.
Don't say that, Prince. Cerberus knows better, and besides, you have your job to do, don't you? And I have mine. And I will do my very best at it. Just wait and see.
And she's off. Look at what I caught, Chef. Why, thank
1
you.
key, 60 gems.
What's new?
I really wish it was easier to get more diamonds. Doesn't seem like it's gonna be all that possible. 1 second. We'll be lucky if we can trade. Oh, I accidentally tried to do it anyway. Trade 1 nectar, or do that trade once, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Let's go check out the list. We got a few of them, I think, in the last run.
Who am I to question fate? Lady Demeter seems to have taken a shine to me.
Legendary boons. So maybe that was the first legendary boon that I got, considering this list here seems to indicate that. Oh, I need to take Maimed and Enshrouded to get 30 keys. For when I visit Chaos next. I'll keep that in mind, I guess. I wonder if that's going to be on the list. I hope so. Reach the surface with the hidden aspect of Varatha for 2 ambrosias. We are still getting new faded list options here. I was unsure when I was looking at it last. Man, we've taken a lot of hammers on the fists.
Mirror of Night.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Give me more epic boons.
Done.
Y'all. 25 attempts. Trying to decide if I do one more. I gotta do other things today. I don't work tomorrow. I mean, I could, but I don't think I'm going to. Oh no, it's time. It is finally time to take this blasted gun.
I've returned.
What does it mean for 4 seconds after absorbing your special's blast? Like, you need to be inside of it? I should look at the Varatha thing here.
Varatha, I see you through the eyes of the Crimson Phoenix.
Aspect of Guan Yu? Guan Yu? That ain't no Greek mythos. That's a Chinese legend, if I remember correctly. He's a Dynasty Warrior character. You have the Frost Fair Blade, but your HP, healing, and max life is reduced. It's got an alternate moveset. A heavy attack, explosive special, and life-stealing spin attack. What the heck? That's crazy. Can I go talk to Achilles with it? That's interesting because he was like a larger dude with a beard, and I'm thinking like, is he talking about Hades wielding Varatha? He was talking about Guan Yu.
Shades of the court, I'll hear your claims for now.
Oh, he's bored.
Next. I'm listening.
I'm having a look at these gemstone things. I don't necessarily want to spend them because I can trade them up for something good. I'm just curious about some of them. I'll keep saving up the gemstones for now. Saving them for Hades too. Oh man. I was wondering what these final aspects were gonna be. I kind of popped at the aspect of Guan Yu.
Who's Guan Yu?
Now I can't wait to see the other ones. I have to imagine it means that I have to wait for Achilles to say something about it though. But I didn't unlock the aspect of Hades, so there is no like method to that madness. And I didn't max out any of these either. The only maxed out aspect I have is the aspect of Zagreus on Malphon here.
You be careful with that one, boy.
Kind of nuts, man. I think I want the bonus ammo here. Aspect of Eris. I'm pretty sure Eris is in Hades too. And I think Hestia might be as well. Four extra bullets in the chamber. How many bullets do I got? 12. I mean, that's a 33% increase. It's kind of hard to argue with that.
Exegriff, you're telling me your secrets. Good to go.
Man, it's gonna be tough to remember the muscle memory to reload though. At the very least, it means we can go back to Heat 0. Because we really did not do well with my one and only other Exegriff run. Also, I should switch my... switch my thing here. This might be the time for me to start using some of these other keepsakes to get that list going. Let's just take the Myrmid Embracer. We'll go down the list a little bit. Again, he really wants me to take...
Someone's trying to goad me into using the Pact of Punishment.
Take 8 heat. Not with the gun. Alright, I'm gonna do one more run here because I'm a little unsure if we're gonna go all the way, and if we do, then it's fine. I can end the stream on a victory, and if I don't, then whatever. It'll be a shorter run.
Little Godlin, you must know the 7 types of love by now, don't you? It's quite a complicated field, though several types intrigue me most of all. In fact, why, I have several types of love for you right here.
Oh, I have several types of love for you too, Aphrodite. Crush Shot is basically the one I did not want to see. So I think we take Heartbreak Flourish, because it's rare at least.
Love and loss. Rearming.
So you can move and reload. That's good to keep in mind. Again, we have one reroll, should we desire to use it. Again, this muscle memory is going to throw me off entirely. It's going to get me into trouble. That's partly why I took the Myrmid's Bracer, because I kind of assumed we were going to be getting hurt more often. Definitely take the hammer right away. Okay, at least I'm getting like a decent idea of what some muscle memory might be that I'm looking for. Cast into volley into shoot the gun. Seems like a decent combo. Attack deals 40% base damage in a short spread, but you have 6 less ammo. Attack seeks the nearest foe, deals 10% damage. Your attack is faster and more accurate. Gain 6 bullets. What? The only downside is you have to reload more with the flurry fire. That just seems straight up better though. We'll try it.
Armed and ready.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, bro. 22 bullets? That just seems like a no-brainer. Like I said, there's like a subtle downside in that you have to reload slightly faster, but it also means your ammo, or I mean, your DPS is better. Right? So, like, theoretically, you reload after everything's dead. Which is kind of how things are going down right now. Not that time. It does suck when you're just, like, flat out missing an attack. You're punished, basically, for missing an attack, more so than every other weapon.
More wretches.
I'm surprised that hit. I sent that off and I was like, oh, that's gonna miss, and it did not. Definitely glad I did not take the lambent plume here. My room clear speed is actually pretty pitiful. The pierced butterfly would have still been potentially nice. Also, my gun does not stun these fools, is what I just realized. It's not good. I don't know why that got sent over there. It does seem like my bullets destroy their bullets, though, which is nice. The $20 on gemstone is actually, like, really nice to have. It's a great upgrade as well.
Exograph, prepare to fire.
Kind of just stood there, let that happen.
No, it is nothing, little sprout. It's just... I hear such wicked rumors now and then about my daughter. Lost to me, and what became of her. Kore, we called her then. Persephone is what she called herself. Before she vanished utterly, leaving no trace.
Well, I called that earlier, which is nice.
Wait, Persephone, mother is Demeter's daughter?
So does he... I guess he has to do the math there to figure out, oh, I guess that means she's my grandma. None of these feel great. I feel like I need the damage boost on the regular cast. And I'd rather have other aids. Other calls to my aid. Like Demeter right there. Let's go to Chaos.
Going in.
Son of Hades, I believe I have deduced something I ought to have sooner recognized. Your mother must have been one who called herself Persephone. Her stay within the underworld was brief from my perspective, but impactful nonetheless. You seek her now. Respond.
Oh, Master Chaos. You should know I have located her already. Though where she is, I cannot stay for long. So I'm visiting as often as I can. It's not unlike our visits here. Only somehow even harder to get to where she is.
I see. Then it is good to know that you have been in contact. And I trust that your successive visits shall be worth their while. Not unlike our visits here.
Wow, these kind of suck. Dash strike seems bad. Does that only count for the first bullet? Because if so, that's bad. Flayed ambush is just backstab damage, which I don't value as much as I probably should. Maimed strike. For your next 3 encounters, each time you attack, you get hit for 4 damage. Afterwards, your attack deals more, and it's a fated choice. I'm so conflicted right now. Maybe this is going to kill the run. I'm going to take it. This is a heat level 0 run. I need to not go to the shop. I have to get rid of this challenge before I fight the boss, because if I don't, this is going to be so tough. The one benefit is my grenade here actually does some significant damage, at least. Well, that's one room. We have to go to the nectar. I'm gonna try this because I think we can get away with it.
Stop him, Regis.
But I need to be careful. I need to group them up. That wasn't so bad. It was slow, but not too terrible. Just got a text, 1 second.
Mine.
All right. I got some information about some Christmas gifts, so I had to respond to that. Spent a bunch of money this weekend. Payday, Black Friday. This is like the antithesis of the last run. I am so slowly clearing these out. It's actually kind of funny. I mean, it's working. It's just it just feels bad. Once again, I think I'm gonna do the old re-roll the key.
I'll take another.
I'm gonna assume that if I re-roll key, the only options I'll get are darkness or gemstones. Maybe a small chance at nectar. But I'm probably never gonna see a boon if I re-roll the key. You know, I assume if you re-roll a boon, you'll get more boons. Okay, I need to focus a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, not focused enough. But yeah, if you re-roll boons, you'll get other chances at boons. Maybe hammers and nectars are on the same... I forgot that I have the Demeter call there.
My boon from Master Chaos is
Okay, I can finally attack again. Just in time to go visit the Furies.
It's him.
Blood and darkness. Let's see who's better at this, Zagreus.
I've never seen him this early. I'm glad that he's giving me a chance by waiting for that boon to end. It was definitely worth it. I feel much better with this gun now than I did. Those things spawned on top of them, on top of the circle.
We'll leave no trace of this.
Indeed.
You earned this fair and square.
Thank you, bro.
You never saw me.
Who? We are pretty good for HP already, so let's just go to Charon. We have 485 obols, so.
Just what I need.
Whenever you are hit, have a chance to dodge automatically. I think we take that. I was kind of hoping to see attack speed, because I feel like that might actually pop off with this. Tidal Dash is actually not too bad here. Let's see how this fight goes.
Please be Meg. Hello, Tisiphone.
Murder, 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 murder.
We're not getting through to one another, are we? I'm sorry that it has to be this way.
I wonder how many lines of her saying murder exist in this game, because it seems like quite a few. Oh, she stunned me. Okay, decent phase. It seems like my bullet is bouncing. It is. It's kind of funny. And by bullet, I mean grenade. Also, I used my boon on a bad spot, but it's okay.
She's a bit much.
Yeah, just a tad. It's interesting that if you have already killed the boss, you get some darkness, so therefore you get some max HP.
You won't be anything at all.
I think we swap out the keepsake. And we just keep going down the list for keepsakes I've not used yet. Which should be these two on the last row here. This is only for the final encounter. I thought it was for like each floor for some reason. Let's try the broken spear point, I guess.
Okay.
Does this count as an HP upgrade? Let's test it. It does not. That's probably makes sense. It's probably pretty balanced in that regard.
Asphodel.
Haven't looked at this perch in a while. Let's do so.
Long way to go. Think I'm ready.
We'll see about that. I'm not too confident with this gun. Literally every other weapon I feel way more confident with. I think the shield is like the next weakest weapon I have. I'll be real.
Right.
Where the heck did that grenade go? Again, I don't know why it really wants to send the grenade in that spot. Maybe I'm hitting the pillar and it's bouncing and I'm not realizing. Like, what? Like, the grenade's actually crazy damage, so I need it to hit. Oh, there's a chaos gate right there. Almost didn't notice. Take that palm.
Good enough to eat.
Speaking of grenade being crazy strong, let's make it stronger. Key or darkness. We take chaos here.
Alright.
And hopefully we don't get screwed, potentially like we almost did last time. It's weird how it bounces.
In the name of Hades.
Oh, I could have given another gift there. Slothful soul. I think we take that. We are so slow. Oop, hit the mic again.
Hi there. Yes.
It's kind of one thing that's really weird about the gun that I don't like is you don't stun the enemy with your attack, which, like, I guess makes some sense because otherwise you could just chain lock a dude just by shooting them. But every other weapon works like that. Like, even the fists, they attack fast enough that you chain lock them anyway. Like, I don't know. And the fist is the only one, I guess, that has a fast enough attack that even compares. Like, the flurry spear is also fast and does the same. If you're just straight up comboing someone with the sword, you know, it does the same. I guess the sword, there's a little bit more opportunity for enemies to do something. I don't know, just it's weird. It's another reason why I don't think the gun is too strong. But I have talked about it with a friend, and she said she liked it, so I don't know. I'm so slow that I'm like trying to look around the room and
Steady now.
getting impatient.
Break it up, witches.
Oh, great. I didn't quite realize what I was dealing with this room.
I'm empty. Can't do that. I can't.
That Demeter Call is actually kind of bad for this build because I have to go into the center of the enemies in order to make it function. I took a lot of damage there.
Well, I for one had a lovely time.
I disagree immensely.
You know your Uncle Zeus by now, correct? Just want to let you know, good Zeus gets very busy on the regular. So you just stick with me. I've always time for you, nephew.
It is funny because sometimes I just straight up don't see Zeus for a while. I kind of want to take the sweet nectar. It would be nice to get another curse going. But I only have one source of knockback. And it's like me being in melee range. Let's go sweet nectar.
Cheers, you two.
Speaking of... That's actually great. That already makes me feel better. Because it basically means I got a room reward. Well, I guess I'm trading the room reward I just got for a double nectar here. But if I ever get a palm in the future, then it'll pay for itself, basically. Then it'll be the free room. And then any future palms beyond that
Who else?
will be worth it. I guess I do stun that enemy, though. I don't know, it's weird. I'm glad that I stunned that enemy, because if you don't stun those stalactites, they just disappear on you, and that's such a pain in the ass.
A palm of power. of the gods.
7 extra damage, a lot of extra dash damage. I think we just go with the special once more though. And then I'll start scaling poorly enough that I'll start taking other options. Hopefully I'll have better boons by then. Oh, there's a trove here. I was like, what is that noise? We'll do it.
Those troves are not for you.
The one weird thing, excuse me, about Hades as a roguelike is that when the run is bad, you just like slowly bleed out and then you have to die 3 times in order to like actually end the run, or you know, you quit. But quitting is for quitters.
Useless.
But when the run is good, the death defiances don't actually matter, you know? At least at this, again, I'm talking about it at a 0 heat level, having upgraded as much as I have. So we just got some gemstones, which incentivizes me going back to darkness. Darkness is HP upgrade, so bit of a no-brainer there.
That's better.
Now we go to the shop. Don't have a choice in the matter. It's fine, we have a decent amount of money, I guess. This is tough. Probably take Demeter over the palm. This is the one time I really want a palm.
Should come in useful.
We take Frost Strike, which is actually what I was hoping for. So now we have our 2 sources of curse, which will inflict break upon enemies. And now we're gonna get our diamond from the Hydra.
Don't you have something to say to me?
I can't believe I didn't even kill the Hydra with the gun last time I used it.
Free armed.
The one thing is the weak on the grenade does not last as long as I would like, so break isn't as guaranteed as it could be, but it's fine as long as we're getting it. We save our boon for the next phase. I'm glad that it's sometimes like it'll just reload when you're out and you dodge. Like I think it's partly because I'm spamming the attack button is what gives me the extra reload there. Maybe I just start using my call. I don't know why I felt like I had to be in melee range there. Alright, that went okay.
Good, no more heads.
Off to taint Elysium again?
That's a word for it. This acorn, I would say, is not evergreen. It is only green at one particular room, apparently. Well, I guess 4 particular rooms per run. I will take it.
Purge boons for coin.
I could get rid of Demeter's Aid. We don't necessarily need the chill anymore. I'm gonna do it. This might be a mistake. I'm gonna do it. I don't think it's really adding too much to the run. It did do some nice damage there, I have to, like, admit. But I think her aid thing is a little underwhelming. And it sells for a lot. Decent amount of HP.
Asterius and Theseus are probably expecting me.
I would like to see at least 1 or 2 more. This is a tough choice now. Especially considering what I just said. I think we go with the palm here. Like I said, the more palms we get, the more theoretical... well, it's not theoretical, but the more benefit we get. But I'm comparing it to like a free room reward every single time we take one, so...
What now?
You know what actually would be nice is Dionysus's cast, because I'm already using a volley. So what's another? Why would you send the grenade there? But that's another thing that I'm not liking about this dang gun, is it seems like my volleys are just kind of going wherever. Obviously there's a bit of skill issue there, but like maybe it's something to do with my controller. It seems like it's just automatically going to the top left. I don't know why.
Gods grant me strength.
Probably take the attack power here
Sharpen my senses.
and go see Hermes. If we can get some attack speed out of Hermes, I will be real pleased with that. Again, I was like looking to the right and then it just sent to the top left. It's actually kind of annoying me now. Like, frustrating me.
Time that I've been busing souls across the borders of your father's land, it's good to have the chance to help somebody out the other way.
I think we take quick recovery. I don't usually value this, but we are taking damage and I feel weak on this run, so move speed doesn't help. The challenge room or a Charon shop. If we could get one more broken pot here, I would have feel good about Charon, but I don't see any. So let's go with the double boon. Like, we could just go to Charon, but it's fine. Surely I won't regret this.
One of them's not going to like this.
I'm grateful, dearest.
Sweet surrender.
You think you've a chance in hell without my help, am I to understand? You made a big mistake there, little Hades. Just you watch.
Sorry, Uncle Poseidon. Ready.
Both Poseidon and Aphrodite do like very similar things when they're upset with you. Poseidon sends a wave after you, and
Who else?
Aphrodite sends a heart that chases you. But I think I'd rather have the knockback wave than the heart that can charm you. God, fighting these shield dudes with this gun is actually really annoying. I guess the grenade probably hits no matter... No, it doesn't. He can still block the grenade. It has to land behind him. That's very annoying. I guess it makes some sense, but... Alright, tough room.
Now, let's not set a bad example for the family, nephew. We're better than all that. Besides, they've many bad examples as it is.
Razor Shoals would be nice if we see Poseidon again, but we need another source of knockback, so let's take Floodshot. We don't need another source of knockback, but Floodshot increases our damage and gives us that source.
I'll take this.
Buy the HP, go to the hammer for sure. Patroclus is invaluable if you die early, but I'm not convinced that he's the best of them. I don't know. Maybe I need to go back to him and get another look at his offerings. Because he gives you a Death Defiance, and then either attack or special up, which is not bad. It lasts a while too, so usually you can take it with you to the Theseus fight. Can't remember what the second option is, or rather the third that I haven't listed, but it's second on the list. Poseidon seems like it kind of goes well with the gun. I'll say that. Because normally I don't value Poseidon too highly. Okay, these are all good because they all go with the build. Because we are an attack build for sure. Attack seeks the nearest foe, deals 10% extra damage. We attack fast. It'd be nice to not have to aim as much. Attack deals damage in an area, briefly slows foes. That is a curse. I think it's probably... Is it considered... I mean, it's not a curse. It doesn't say specifically that it is, but... Or attack bounces to an additional foe. I think I want Seeking Fire, because I'm just mostly thinking about Hades in this choice here. It'd be nice to get another, you know, chill on another enemy by bouncing it. If this counted as a curse for sure, I might take it, but... Because then it would be like, you shoot one enemy, you get a break no matter what.
Let's go, Exegriff.
10% extra damage, though. With 22 bullets. Is 22 extra damage. 22% extra damage. No, it's not. It's something like that.
That's a cuff, all right.
I guess it doesn't really necessarily work out like that. It depends on how much damage you're dealing in the first place. To make that make sense. More shield bros hate that. Ran into a bomb.
Not yet.
I ran into that bullet.
Every time.
So we have the situation between a Poseidon Challenge Room specifically, or a Palm Fruit. We have enough upgraded boons, and the Palm Fruit is also upgraded, so let's take the Palm. It'd be nice to get that Rupture going, but I'm not going to rely on it. We already have we actually do have a decent setup to make Break work without Rupture. So I'm not going to sweat it. Gotta say, I am feeling better about the gun. It feels okay right now. But I will also say, I could also have a better build with almost every other weapon. Is that bad to say?
Good enough to eat.
That's what it kind of feels like. I'll probably just take the extra attack damage here. This is some decent damage, though, on the Floodshot. You know? But we are stacking attack, so let's do it. And here's the Poseidon Challenge Room I'm looking for. We don't need money. If we can get Rupture out of this, this would be very nice.
Asterius.
Oh, hello.
Let us clash here again before you face the champion. We never will allow you through without a fight.
You're nothing like Theseus. Why go along with everything he says and does? You're your own man. And bull.
King Theseus slew me in life. and saved me in death. I was cast into Erebus, a monster. He found me when he died, and used his influence to bring me here with him.
That's nice of him and all, but sounds like you're even to me, seeing as he killed you in the first place.
No, we're not. And I will fight for him and alongside him for eternity, as recompense for helping me to understand exactly who I am.
We get it, you're in love. He's got quite the turn radius when he's charging at you. Definitely the worst part about the build is getting break is not as consistent as I would like, just because it's hard to hit with this grenade. Again, my grenade got sent to the top left corner again, but it bounced last time onto Asterius anyway.
Not yet.
I also need the weak to proc to give me increased damage. I had a feeling he was going to jump at me again. Alright, at least we do okay damage.
You were a worthy challenger. Most welcome here. Until we meet again.
He says frozen.
See you soon. Look what I found.
Trying to decide if I want to give Zeus a drink.
In the name of Hades.
We do got Razor Shoals. These are all very good. Razor Shoals is a curse. So this isn't amazing, but it's good because it's a fated choice, I guess. Honestly, I kind of want to take Wave Pounding. That said, it is just a cast. Wave Pounding would be crazy if you took that with an attack boon on this build. Let's just go Razor Shoals. That was a tough choice. I very much wanted to take the fated choice, but it's okay. It is definitely increasing our DPS, and I don't have to rely as much on getting the weak from the grenade. That said, the weak on the grenade that gives us our own extra bonus damage anyway, so I still do want to get it on. It should mean that overall I just have longer break curses. Nice dodge there.
I'm empty.
We have a lot of money. There's another palm, and since we have a lot of money, we're definitely not going to the money room. This palm upgrade has proven to be quite worth it. We've gotten like 3 free rooms of room rewards as a result. Gotta say, one thing that's making this build feel good is my large ammo capacity, because if I had a smaller clip, I would be panicking a lot more. Got a Charon well down there.
Not yet. I can't. Pest. I'm out.
Okay, let's see how what this gives us. Again, Sweet Surrender is nice, but it's like it's not consistent enough because I missed those attacks. That said, Heartbreak Flourish is kind of in the same situation. None of these are great. I guess I take Sweet Surrender. And I probably spend some money here.
I'll take it.
We should be able to take this and have enough to buy everything anyway. Stygian Shard is not what we want. It's okay. Probably paid overpriced for that, but it's okay. That was a tough choice. But we got an HP container here anyway, which is kind of what I was hoping for.
Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
We haven't seen Ares at all in this run.
He's offering an exchange.
I don't think Ares' aid is very good, especially with this build, because it's melee. You have to be in melee range to make it work. This is interesting, but I need the Flood Shot now. It is another Rupture, another curse. So we take Curse of Vengeance, which is also another curse.
Keep fighting.
Just a little too little money for the gemstones, but that's fine.
Challenger? You think that you can get through me again, Hellspawn? Come try.
What was that symbol that I had on me? Okay, I'm doing okay damage. I have to keep in mind that I also already hurt Asterius, so that's partly why that phased decently quick. Decent damage for sure. Especially when we get block and weak, or sorry, break and weak on the enemy. Then it feels good.
Goddess Athena, lend to me your strength.
I guess they're testing me.
Seems like Athena makes him impervious sometimes too, which is not nice. Alright, I actually am kind of impressed with the damage I'm dealing. I'm surprised.
They say to never meet your heroes. Shit for God. You are my biggest fan.
Alright.
Next time, all right?
I think there's a solid chance we win this.
Hurry up then, and I shall see you outside.
So we've used all of them in the top row except for Skull Earring and Harpy Feather Duster. And I think we want to use one of these two for sure. This extends the run. And then this makes it so when I start going under Death Defiance, it'll be better. Let's try the Skull Earring. We got to increase our damage potential. We don't got to, but because our damage potential is already so high that it seems wise. I think we save the money here.
One last stop.
Tough choice.
Good.
Probably cannot afford the expensive good out of Charon here, but I'd rather take a... Probably don't see myself doing all the routes or all the paths down here. in Styx. Up here in Styx, question mark? It'd be nice if we can get the two hearts there, Aphrodite's and the heart container, speaking of. Let's start with the heart container. Heart container also kind of goes with that new keepsake we just got, because it makes it so 35% of our HP is a higher number. Got poisoned a little there.
Not yet.
One thing about the gun is
This blasted place again.
it's less spammy. That might not seem like it, but I shouldn't be like pressing all the buttons that I constantly do. Once again, throw the dang grenade in the top left corner. Hate that. But usually I'm pressing every single button, and I don't need to do that with the gun. I can kind of just hold, which is nice. Oh, I'm poisoned. Step into some poison to cure my poison.
Where are they coming from? Got to keep searching.
I might take all the options except for the gold path. The palm is intriguing. But I'm quite quickly realizing that none of our weapons or none of our boons kind of scale as nicely as I'd like to. So there's already some diminishing returns on the palms. Man, I killed that snake head, or that snake crystal, whatever, so fast. Snake stone, I guess I think they're called. I must have hit it into the wall and it did extra damage, got ruptured, you know. Oh, once again, send the grenade to the top left corner for literally no reason. Very silly. Alright, another dead end. Honestly, I'm kind of happy to see it. These runs are so strong that I want to go through as many paths as I can justify. And since the Satyr Sack room also heals you, you kind of want to encounter that room last. One thing that's not obvious that I'm realizing is when an enemy is weakened, it doesn't actually say anything. Like, there's no icon indicating that it is. This is Aphrodite, right? Yeah, let's give her another one. Actually, wait. Oh, I was gonna say, there's only 4 hearts there. I was like, what the heck? Let's give her a gift.
Dear Aphrodite, surely you have all the offerings you can stand, but I would ask that you accept one more.
Ah, dearest, but it stirs my heart to know you care so deeply for a wonderful relationship. To celebrate it with such princely gifts.
In the name of Hades.
Charm duration, max gauge bonus. Is this indicating that it's going to do like massive damage against Hades? We gotta try it. We'll try it. I'm curious.
Need to keep looking down those passageways.
Let's see how much money we get. I'll take a Demeter, then we'll go Palm if we have to. I am kind of leaning to doing the 4 and that's it, assuming we find the Satyr Sack. But if we don't, then I'm not actually all that upset either. Don't mind me, just have to reload. It does seem like sometimes my bullets stun them and sometimes it doesn't. Maybe I'm just not paying enough attention. It is stunning them. Oh, well, here we are.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Rare crop. It's cool, but it's not helping. It's not gonna help at all. We'll take Killing Freeze, because Nourished Soul also, this is a bad time to take it. Because we're about to heal anyway.
Whatever this stuff is.
It makes sense that it's vermin, and said that once.
I can leave or explore more tunnels.
Let's go down this palm path.
Try this way.
I was out of bullets, so I was like, whatever, dash at them. Let's see how the palm feels when it upgrades. Because like I said, it feels like there's some diminishing returns already. These aren't intriguing. Rather save my money. I'm basically doing this this run kind of keepsakeless because the keepsakes I took aren't all that they're not powerful and they weren't actually all that useful in the first place either. Like apparently, I guess the first 3 hits versus Theseus and Asterius were nullified. So that is something. It's the first time I've ever seen the charm in action. Trying to make this thing shoot lasers at my enemies, and it's not.
A palm of power.
We'll take the Razor Shoals upgrade there. Again, it definitely is feeling like the diminishing returns. None of our boons are particularly powerful enough to justify it. It's kind of what it's coming down to. I think I'm gonna go down the last path. When I got here, I was kind of like, let's try to finish the run so I can go make some dinner. But now that I'm here,
looks like a gap.
I can get some more money. Even though, again, those palms aren't going to make a big enough difference to really matter. It's kind of funny some of the noises the guns make. It like almost sounds like a squeaky toy. Almost. Having some minor damage on the dash is actually really nice for the gun though. In case you run out of ammo. It's not something I've like consciously thought about, but now that I did, like it makes sense. Taking some minor damage as we go. Have we seen this room before? I'm not sure we have. Have we seen this enemy before? Also unsure. That was actually a really easy room. $200.
Should be able to get back through here.
I had more money than I expected at the end of this. I think... I'm not going to worry too much about the math. I think we grab these two.
You spent your hard-earned wealth on my account, dearest? Why, if that isn't just the sweetest thing.
Oh, I would give you all of my savings. Empty inside. That might be what we're looking for. Just to make the break easier. And then we buy these palms.
Power of Olympus.
And I was wondering how the palm would upgrade. So it is another level. So these palms already give 2. Now they give 3 levels. This is like doubling the damage of the flood shot. So we take that.
Cheers, mate.
Level 7. That's the highest I've ever seen. I think we take it. All right, let's win this.
Thus has the prince again persuaded fearsome Cerberus to get out of his way.
I think there's a chance we get through this without dying, but I'm gonna say we might die once.
Here goes.
Hello, Annie. Thank you for the follow. How you doing? I'm about to win this and probably end my stream in a moment, so maybe in like 10-15 minutes, but hope you're well.
Nice night, no?
She was the queen. Queen of the underworld. My queen. Commanding reverence and awe and fear. She was not just... what was the term you used? A consolation prize. You are as disrespectful to her as you are to me.
Doing pretty well. This is my first real run with the gun. My second run, basically, but I'm probably going to get my 8th win right now.
Oh, what would you even know? You claim so much respect for her, yet you didn't even respect her enough to tell her what happened after she left. But what am I saying? I know you love her still, Father. That best explains all the terrible choices you've made.
All the terrible choices I've made. By the time you have existed for as long as I have, pray you will have made fewer. Although I fear you shall surpass me in at least this one regard.
Good, good. All right, let's see how this goes. I imagine pretty well. He teleported immediately. He was scared. Game is going well. I like this game a lot. I love Supergiant as a development company. And I'm feeling really good with these runs lately, so. Gonna save up my call just to see how it works with Hades. Because if it's a big nuke, that'd be cool. I am taking damage. I do got my call. Let's wait till, yeah, I was gonna say, wait till he goes impervious. Yeah, I'm what you would call a variety streamer, I guess, but lately I've just been playing Hades until I get my 10 wins is kind of the plan. Because that's when... Holy crap, it does do crazy damage.
Like that?
Yeah, I play a bit of Fortnite. Not so much Valorant. And I've played COD back in my day. Thinking next time I get the Game Pass, I'll probably play the new Call of Duty. It looks really good. I stream mostly on the weekends. I work full-time, so usually at the end of the day, I am too tired to stream after work, but I kind of just want to let the call go so I can kill him with this. That did so much damage. Easy. Didn't even die.
No matter how many times you beat me, we're family. There's no escaping that.
Yeah, what you got, Annie?
You shall soon follow.
There.
This is quite the run here. Feel pretty good with how that went down. Let's get rid of Razor Shoals and upgrade or show the attack power one. Nice. I am already in the process of getting my art upgraded, but I appreciate the sentiment. I also have a rule in my description that I'm not really looking for, you know, people offering their art services. Like I said, I actually have a friend working on art right now, so hopefully in the new year that'll be done. But I'm also not in a rush for it. I'm honestly not too concerned about the art. I'm pretty happy with it in the first place. And I'm mostly here to have fun. Like I said, my schedule is pretty erratic as is. So I'm not really looking to go crazy with it. It is nice that I figured out you can fish in this final screen, because I wasn't sure if that was the case.
You can't do this to me, Mother. You said Father is no fool, and neither are you. There has to be a way to fix this. Not just with you and Father, but with everyone. There has to be a way.
You have your father's stubbornness. Listen to me. You're endangering everything you care about by coming here. Don't you understand? Besides...
What? Besides what? Tell me, please.
The truth is that I like it here, Zagreus. I've done well for myself on my own. And your father, he has his domain to look after. The feelings he once had for me, feelings we shared, they fade with time. You'll understand someday.
No, I won't be understanding anything of the sort. Father still loves you, I'm sure of it. And he owes you an apology, damn it. I cannot make amends with you on his behalf. Something only you can do together.
What do you mean he still loves me, Zagreus? How would you know?
Because... I'm his blasted son, that's how I know. But trust me isn't ever good enough, I know that too. I'll prove it to you, Mother. Just you wait and see.
Oh, okay. We got a new development here.
Son, you don't need to prove anything to me. Please don't do anything rash. All of us made our choices. Now we have to live with them. Isn't it enough to know that I'm safe? That I'm content to be alone?
No, it's not enough for me, because this blasted family, it cannot just keep hiding from its problems, running from them. We're stuck with one another. We have to do everything we can for one another.
Oh, my dear boy.
He's just like me for real, a hopeless romantic. He wants to see love thrive.
Have to.
Silly boy.
No, not yet.
Man, I like how they keep increasing the stakes and adding new developments to these endings here. So now he's gonna try to make it so Hades will prove himself to her, or find some sort of method of doing that.
I have to get back to my responsibilities.
I'm glad you're just standing around waiting to go to say hi to me at least.
What is it, lad? What's wrong? What can I do?
Let me in Father's chambers, please.
Oh, are we gonna see inside?
That's high atop the list of things I'm not to do for anyone, and under any circumstances. What is it you need? I've never even been in there myself.
Why would he have access?
I don't know, but if I know Father, and I think I do, he's got to have something of hers in there, of Mother's. She still doesn't get it, doesn't believe me about him, and I said I'd prove it, that he cares for her.
All right, slow down, I understand. Look, This can get me in a lot of trouble like you've no idea. And not just me, so be careful and be quick while he's still out. Take this and go. Don't leave anything there out of place, all right?
Thank you.
Why does he have the key? Chamber unlocked. Master's private quarters. Oh, he's gone. I mean, I'm too curious. I cannot end the stream until I have a look inside here. Oh my god, he's a pitcher. And also he does have a closet just full of capes that he uses to burn every time we fight him.
The stoic lord and master of the house possesses wealth beyond imagining, a portion of which he has used for a crisp set of attire for every passing day.
You know, I was hoping we would see this closet full of capes. I'm so glad we did. That's hilarious.
I knew it. It's just capes.
Amazing. And here it is, the picture of his lovely mother. Or I guess his wife. Zag's mother. Also, what's with that pillow? That pillow just looks like it's stone.
In his lord father's very private chambers, Zagreus, the lock-removing prince, discovers a most delicately painted likeness of none other than Persephone herself. A coat of dust suggests it has remained here for some time.
That's cute.
He's never stopped thinking of her. Ugh, what a fool.
I'm glad we finally got to see inside this chamber, the master's chamber. Kind of had the feeling he'd be waiting for me.
I did, thank you.
Oh, you startled me, Your Highness.
Take care, Dusa.
Wait, Orpheus is playing music.
Notoriously vicious Cerberus is watching quietly his master's court.
Back soon, boy. You're my good boy, yes you are.
Give the dog a pet for the road.
I've decided I should give this singing thing another shot for now, my friend. I hope you like it.
That's nice.
It's beautiful, mate. If only Eurydice could hear you right now.
How kind of you, my friend. It's just seeing you carry on like this time after time. I was reminded I ought to get on with my existence too, such as it is right now.
Even without his muse. Man, I have so many gems.
Please take these, will you, chef?
Got a diamond!
Pleasure doing business. Fine work from the house contractor. What's new?
Definitely take this trade.
Good deal. Here's the fee.
It's kind of crazy how much gemstones it takes to buy a diamond. Like 50 for one nectar times 10, so you need 500 gems to get a diamond. We upgrade now with our third diamond. Probably upgrade the nectar for a free palm. And then I'll keep re-rolling keys for now. That said, whenever we do upgrade the key, then we'll get some free re-rolls as well.
Work is approved upon my father's name. Not like he's paying any heed.
Tempted to buy some of this expensive stuff. But no rush.
Nyx, I encountered Demeter. She mentioned her daughter, Persephone. You never said she was my grandmother. Didn't you think, under the circumstances, that was something I should know?
I'm glad that he's bringing it up to someone anyway.
Listen to me, child. What you know or do not know is for your protection. Your protection and your birth mother's as well. Your suspicion and your curiosity are warranted, but I can do no more about them now, except to caution you. Are we understood?
Yes, we're understood. Hey, welcome.
Cause of death, insect bite. It feels bad, man.
What do the three fates have in mind?
I just got an achievement. Urge to sing. Compel Orpheus to sing again. Too many things to upgrade or to check off that list.
There.
That was run 26, 8,882 foes slain. We'll talk to Skelly and then I'll probably end the stream.
Looking good. Let's chatter more batter, boyo.
Hit me, he says. They want me to use the bow again. I'll consider that in future. All right. And now we've done all of the top row except for the Harpy Feather Duster and all of the Olympian boons aside from Hermes. It'll take a while to get those. Excellent. Feeling good about this.
Hey, room. I'm back.
8 wins. I wish there was like a status screen I could show. I still want to give Hades another nectar, but he's like not giving me the opportunity. But I guess it is what it is. But yes, I'm excited to play more. I feel like the next stream I do might be the last full Hades stream I do. I don't know, maybe we'll see how much more resolve I have to do higher heat. Because I want to play other games, you know? So it would be nice to get back into more variety stuff like I mentioned earlier. I have plans for December. I'm thinking I might call it In December. Play some indie games. I have a list of things I need to play, such as Bomb Rush, Cyberpunk, and Pizza Tower, Grapple Dog. There's a few. So that might be the play for December. But yes, thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed. I had fun. Per usual, this game's very good, turns out. So yes, thanks for watching. Goodbye.